Hello guys, welcome back to HumbleFx. Okay, this is HumbleFx, the home of successful traders. Please, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel and hit on the bell notification so you get notified once we upload a new video. Okay guys, this strategy I've posted it before, but I don't know what's happened to it. I couldn't see it again, and people are requesting me the settings and all that, so I want to use the opportunity to repost it again and explain it better. Okay, this is I call this strategy the prophetic strategy. Okay, I call it HumbleFx prophetic strategy. Alright guys, this is an awesome strategy that you can actually use to make money on the market without much loss. Alright, okay, let us get to business. How does this market work? How does it work? And please guys, if you are interested in joining our VIP signal group, I will provide you guys with signals, accurate signals. Then you have to message, check on this video description, and you will get to see the link to my profile. Send me a message directly and you will get the signal subscription plans. Very simple, very easy. We just want to help out to those that need the help. Okay, you guys send us a message and you'll be among those that will be on the signal group. Okay guys, and if you want to get the indicator I showed you guys in the live stream video we did yesterday, then you are still welcomed. All right, you can still welcomed. That indicator costs not less than $200, but in this platform, because we have the mindset of helping those that need the help, I will give it to you at a very reduced price. A very reduced price. Like I said, it's going to just be a reduced price for few persons that's going to take out the opportunity. Alright guys, you want to meet up with other traders, you can join the groups also in the video description, and you join our public groups where we analyze the markets, where we help each others and make the money. Okay guys, let's get to work. Let's get to how this setup work. I call this HumbleFx prophetic strategy because it works 99% accurate if you follow the guidance. Okay, now by now this market work both on a trending and non-trending market. It works on both trending and non-trending market. So but it is better you trade it in a trending market. All right, you should know your trend, you should know your trend, you should know your trend, so that it will work perfectly well. You won't encounter any drastic loss in this market if you are following it with the trend. Okay guys, let me show you how it works and the settings so that we get out of this place. It's just simple, very simple setup to trade. Now look at this, is boom 500. So we are scalping this market, even though this is crash 500. Right now, where do we enter a trade? Where do we enter a trade? We enter a trade when the alligator in the main chart, the black line, is crossing over the other ones in that level. Okay, you could see the black line is is crossing over the other two lines, and on our window indicator there is also a cross down here when this green line is at the level of 10 and it is coming up. Okay, when it is already at the level of 10 and it is coming up like this, that is the second. The first one is that this should be level of 10 or 20 and is already curving upward. Then the second confirmation is that the black line in the alligator is already crossing the other two upward. Then you will enter your market, and when you enter the market, you take your 10 candles, 5 to 10 candles, and you are good to go. Okay, take 5 to 10 candles and you are good to go. All right, but someone like me would take even 3-4 candles depending on the market structure. All right, now let us check for another opportunity to trade. That is how simple it is. Not just we don't just talk, we tell you how it happens. Look at another entry here. Another entry, the black line is already crossing over at this point, and at this level here the green line is already at the level of 10, curving upward. So we should enter this market right here. Even though we got a spike at our entry, we got a little spike at our entry, but we still made our profits. Okay, we still made our 10 pips profits or 5 pips profits, depending on your trading style. All right, now look at another this one. Look at this. What's happened here? What we said is the green should cross this one, the red is the one crossing downward. So we don't take this trade, we don't take it. The green has not yet came down to that place to cross upward, so we don't even look at it, we'll leave it. All right, now look at it here. Look at that entry here. Another awesome entry is here, showing us the green is already at the level 10, curving up, and at the main chart the black alligator is also crossing the other two. So this is your entry point. You enter and make your profits. Okay, note this strategy costs $200. Okay, this setup I'm showing you for free here, it costs $200. So use it wisely. I said use it wisely. Don't take it for granted. It is actually a virtue I'm giving to you guys here. Look at another entry here. This market already at level 10, curving upward, and the black line has crossed over here. So our entry has showed up, and boom, we entered. Okay, remember we are trading all these things when the market is on a downtrend. This is a market in a downtrend, and we are making our profits without any fear. Okay, so we trade both on a downtrend and an uptrend in boom and crash. See another entry point here. The black line is crossing over, and the green is already at the level of 10, curving upward, and we'll take our trade. That's how simple. Another entry is here. The blue is already at level 10, going upward, and the cross happened right here. But look at this market actually did not go our way at this point, because the green is here. It is coming up here. Let me show you so you get to understand why I say that. It's already crossing upward here. You see it, that black line is already crossing there, and at the window indicator is also at level 10, curving at level 10 here, curving upward. So it's a trade we should take. But look at what's happened. We took the trade right here, and it moved here, and it spiked down before it continued to move. That is why you need to also learn a bit about price action. Look at, there's a level here already. We know this is a level in this place, because there is a move up here, a move up here, a move up here. So we should take this place as a verified level. Okay, because the markets have not crossed it over. So when this thing happens here, we don't trade market when it is close to it. As it's crossed over here in the market here, which if we can scalp 2-3 candles, 5 candles, and when the market is close to this level here, because we know that something here already verifies resistance level, that something can happen in this place, so we also respect it. All right, we don't assume it will break out, so we'll trade with caution. And if eventually it spiked against you as it is down here, what you do is this: you go to higher time frame. Okay, you go to higher time frame to check what the market is doing, to know if you are to hold it or not. Look at the stop also work in a 5-minute time frame as well. So you should know that it also work in the 5 minute time frame. Okay, but I use 1 minute time frame to scalp my market because it gives me more relevant results. Okay, now let's continue our business. Look at also here, the black is crossing other tools here, and at the moment here the green is crossing at the level below here, so it's a perfect entry for us to take the market. See another entry here, the green is crossing over, and the black is crossing over here, and also here is crossing over. So that is how excellent this strategy is. Let us check for boom. This is crash 500. Let us check for boom 500 as well. This strategy works. This is boom 500. You could see my entry in this market. You could see my entry. You could see my entry. The green at the upper side is green is crossing it at the upper side downward, and the market has already crossed over here. Even though I didn't enter early enough, but I still made some profit. I'm still in a small profit here now, and I should be exiting. I should be exiting anywhere from now, because if you enter a market, you could take few candles or you exit at the level of 50. Level of, if you are selling, you could take profit when the green line comes down to for 55. If you are buying, you could exit when the market come down to 45. Okay, that's for crash. For boom, we are selling, so we take profit at level 55 if we were to hold. But I recommend you take few candles and you get out of the market to avoid problem issues that touch the heart. Okay guys, now this is another bombarding entry here. Let's take and see another entry here. See another entry here. There is a crossover right here. There's a crossing over right here. So we have to enter our market and take our candles. Okay. All right. Look at a crossover here. But at this point, it's not yet close, even at the level of 2080. So if it has been at the level of 80, you can take the trade. But because it is yet to reach on the 80, so and the cross has happened here, you could have the bold step to take 2-3 candles, then exit. If you can take it, I recommend you don't take it. You leave it to take for better entry. Look at an entry here. Pure entry is here. The cross happened here, and this one is already at the level of 90, crossing downward. So it's a good trade for us to take, and we'll take it. Take our 5 to 10 candles, and we'll exit the market. Okay, now it's another entry here. The market is crossing over, right? This is where the market actually crossed, but there was a little pullback. So that's why I say you should check your 5 minute time frame to see if you are to hold the market or not. If the market is actually an uptrend, and you have to exit your market in a small loss to avoid having a bigger loss. Okay, that is how excellent the market is. You could see how we are making the money right here. You could see how, look at the end first entry here as well. The spike, this thing is already crossing over here, and the green is crossing over here, so the trade is confirmed. Okay guys, this is it. It also worked on boom 1000 and crash one. It even work best on the 1000 index. Now look at it. This is a good trade for me to enter now. I should enter this market. Let me enter it so that we do it as a live trade. Okay, live trade. Okay, now I enter this market. Now why did I enter this market? Why did I enter this market? Why did I enter this market? I entered it because the green is crossing over, and also here the green is already crossing over, so I'm sure the market is going down. Even though I have a level here that might be respected, a spike might happen here, but it will come down my way since these two setups have been met. Okay, even this level is, it can affect the market because it's also a support level that can affect the market. So if you are trading, you should be careful of these small levels. They can affect your market and make your setup as if they don't work, but they work. Okay, so but I entered this because I want us to just view how the market will go on our favor. Okay, let us see how it will go. Let me wait for a bit for you to understand that we are on a real deal. I'll pause for now, and I'll come back a few minutes later. Yeah, guys, look at it's still going. We are still moving ahead. We are still moving ahead. Look at my entry points, the crossover here, and the crossover here. My take profit is actually close to take profit. Okay, but because it is just crossing over in this point, I may hold for a while or exit once it touches that level. At this point, I should exit because already the green has touched the level of 55. So I should exit this market now, but I will have to let it be running. Okay, it is also uh we were on a boom 1000 index. You could see the market is still going in our favor. You could see our entry is still going down to our favor, and the crash 1000, I also entered a trade there. Look at also it's crossed over here, and the market, the green also is down here going upward. So you see the perfect entry. I have entered it already, and we are moving ahead. We are moving ahead. We don't go back. We are not going back. Look at our trade. Even though the boom has spiked again, the boom has spiked right now. Let's go check it out. The boom has spiked because you see that's why I told you guys, once the market hits the level of 55, you exit the market. But I'm not going to exit this market. I'm confident it is going to go my favor more and more. So guys, let me go back to boom one crash 1000. Let us see what's happening there. Look at it here. Okay, it is also a great one. You see the entry point, another entry point is here. The crossover here, you see it. All right, this is a perfect one. It's cross here, and it's already at the point crossing us also upward. So this is another great entry point for you. Okay, this thing works more better in crash 1000 and boom 1000. Okay, in crash 500 and 500 you take a shorter trade, or at this point when it's crossed you can take a longer trade than the usual. Okay, look at it here, crossing over here and crossing over here too. All right, that is how excellent and simple the market can be for us. Look at somewhere here, it crossed over here and crossed over here. We could take our trade before the spike happened, and even though the spike happened on us, it still continued on our favor. So that is how easy, simple, and sweet market actually is. You can maximize profits with this strategy. Now let me show you the settings so that you don't ask about it. And again, the settings is this. Let us go to settings. Now all these things here are one I'm using before. So if you want to get settings of these ones here, it is the excellent strategy, the excellent strategy, and the crossover strategy. You could get this in the channel. Go to the channel description and you see the excellent strategy and the crossover strategy. Watch them and you will be glad you did, because it is a good one. Now back to our HumbleFx prophetic strategy. The first thing we'll add is the alligator. Okay, if you add factors is to your favor, is your choice. You add it. I just add it for decoration, and the alligator is what we are looking at here. And you are the alligator. The period is 14.8, 14.5, 14.3. Method is smoothed. Apply to median price. And the styles, you can choose my style so that you follow what I've discussed so far. My styles is this, and you click on done. All right, and you'll be good to go. Now when we are now going to the window indicator one, which is this one here. Okay, I told you guys this one here is not for this strategy. It is the excellent strategy. Okay, so you can get it in the video in the channel and watch it. It's also a great strategy to trade. Now we go to the window indicator one. We'll add the stochastic oscillator. The K period is 1, D period is 1, slowing is 1. Price feed is low slash high. Simple is the method, and then the pixel all should be your background color. The pixel should be your background color all. And now the levels here is level 80, 20, 90, and 10. This is your levels. You could put a description here as strong buy. Okay, here 90 should be strong sell. This should be just buy It should be just said. If you like, you can do this, but it's nothing. It's nothing actually. In fact, is nothing. But if you like, you can do it. Okay, and once you do it like that, you are good to go. Yes, you are good to go. Now we want to add another thing there. When MACD is there, MACD fast EMA is 80, slow EMA is 20, MACD SMA is 13. Apply to close. Then this is the levels, the styles. I choose green and red for the first MACD, and I click on done. Now the next thing in the chair, next thing here is the relative strength index. The period is 14. Apply to close. The background, this color should be your background color. If you're having a black chart, this should be a black, but because we are using white, this is white. So the levels here is 45, 50 and 55. Okay, and you click on done. All right, the last one is the MACD, is the inverse of the first one. Okay, we'll interchange the fast and the slow EMA, which is 20, 80, 13. Apply to close. The color 2 should be inverted. Before we had green and red, now we have red and green. So you invert it and you click on done. So once you done, then we have the setup like this. We have the setup like this. Okay, this is how the market actually works. That's how excellent. That is how it work. All right, that is how it work. So guys, get to work. Practice on demo. Practice on demo to understand how the markets work, and you'll be glad you find. Always look at your risk management, okay? And don't stay very long in the market. Don't stay very long in the market, so that you don't cry. Okay, trade with caution. Even look at the cross in the 5 minute time frame. It's crossed over here and over here. You could see the movements. Remember, each candle here represents 5 minute time frame, and you could swing with this. Look at it. It showed you a perfect entry point and made your profit already. Okay guys, please, if you did not subscribe, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and hit on the bell. Share this video, like the video, comment on the video, and we all will find. Okay guys, this is HumbleFx signing out. Have a nice time.